Dustin here, CEO of 630, and today I'm gonna show you the dimensions of our brand new relaxed body recumbent e-trike. Now this is a super unique electric trike with an elongated frame and a forward pedaling design, a recumbent style so you're pedaling out in front of your body. Now again, really unique, 750 watt rear mounted motor. The beauty of this setup and frame design is it can accommodate shorter riders and taller riders because of the unique pedaling and the low seat, the seat being low to the ground. I'm also gonna show you how adjustable it is with these style handlebars, how you can bring them into the body, out of the body, of course, to accommodate different arm lengths for different riders. Now, one thing before we get into all the measurements I wanna point out is you actually have a front 24-inch by 3-inch tire and a rear 20-inch by 3-inch tires. We wanted to set it lower in the rear to create more stability. Now that's one real advantage of this trike is with the elongated frame, the lower set rear end, it is very, very stable. I've ridden a lot of electric trikes. I would say this is right up there as the number 1 or 2 most stable electric trike I've ridden because of how low it is to the ground and because of these fatter tires in the rear. All right, so let's get into the measurements. I've got the seat all the way down in the lowest position, and in the lowest position at the very top of the seat, it's at 30.5 inches. Now, the step over height is 16 inches. So it's very simple to step through and slide down onto the seat. The other thing I want to point out is normally your pedals are falling directly below your seat. These pedals are actually moved forward 12.5 inches, which gives it that recumbent style. We could call this a recumbent or a semi-recumbent, either way. Okay, now I'm going to loosen the seat here, and we're going to bring the seat to the highest position. And there is a mark we have to find that the seat cannot go above. There it is. So you can see, you can bring the seat up quite a bit to accommodate taller riders. So in the highest position, the seat is at 38 inches. So again, accommodates a really, really large range of heights from 4'10" all the way up to 6'5". All right, let's get into the total length of the frame here. Or the total length from the top of the tire to the very back is 78.25 inch. And the width in the rear is 29.5 inches on the very outside of the fenders. Let's measure the basket while we're back here. To the top of the basket is 26 inches. Now the cool thing about the basket as well is we have different variety of bags that will fit this shaped basket. And the basket is 16.5 inches by 20.5 inches by 9 inches deep. The other cool thing I'll point out is we have this mesh metal in here so you can put smaller items in here. A lot of the baskets I see on other trikes have big gaps in between the bars, so in order to store anything, you would actually need to put a bag in there. So this is really cool because either way, you can put stuff directly in the basket or you could put a bag in. The choice is totally yours. All right, now let's also measure with the wheel turned here. So with the wheel turned, from the front of the tire to the very back is 74 inches. So if you're gonna transport in a pickup truck or the back of an SUV, that measurement would be important to you. All right, let's do to the top of the seat clamp here. So the top of the seat clamp is 26.5 inches. And let's measure from the stem to the seat clamp is 25.5 inches. And we can also measure from the grip. Now again, the grip to the seat clamp is 23.5 inches. also want to point out, so if you were to take the handlebars off from the ground to the top of the stem is 33 inches. So that would be the highest point. So if you were looking to transport in the back of an SUV, you could take off the seat, take out the handlebars, and you have a very low profile that you could slide into the back of an SUV, pickup truck, or even a hatchback, depending on how long the rear is. So that's important to know. Okay, now, a lot of people like to know the handlebar measurement. So the handlebar grip from the front of the seat in this position is 19 inches. Now I want to show you, which is really awesome about these handlebars, is they give the potential for so much custom adjustment. Okay, so we just loosen these two bolts on the front here. All right, now we can actually put them here as well. And now from there, bring the handlebars to the front nose, 18 inches. So you got a lot of play with what you can do with these. You can also, of course, twist these back up. And for somebody that's even taller, longer arms, you can bring them all the way away like this. And now the grip is 26 inches from the nose of the saddle. So you can definitely find the perfect position for your body. Now let's bring this all the way down. And if you wanted to go super chopper style like this, now you're at 27.5 inches from the nose of the saddle. And let me loosen these one more time. Okay. And now you can bring them down like here. So for somebody, one of our shortest riders, this might be the position you would have it in. And from here, the grip is now only 15.5 inches from the nose of the saddle. Now, I'm 5'8", but you can see seats in the lowest position is a little low for me, but I can tilt these up. Okay, tighten these down again. Now this is about right for me, other than the seat being kind of low. Let's get this up a little bit. There we go. Okay. And I'm just tightening the quick release to make sure the seat doesn't slip down. Alrighty. Alright. So that's maybe a little high for me. Whoop. Didn't get that seat clamp tight enough. Let me go ahead and tighten that down again. Just turn this. There's actually an Allen key, so what we can do is come in here. There we go. There we go. Now we're definitely going to get this tight enough. Okay, perfect. All right. So that's about right for me. Nice and relaxed. The handlebar's right out in front of my body. Now I'm up on my tippy toes a little bit, so it kind of depends on what you like. If you want to be lower to the ground, you can lower it even more, but you can see the nice relaxed position. Now, there's another feature here on the handlebars as well, where you can actually loosen this bolt right here, and from there, you can also loosen this, and now
Gotta loosen this just a little more.
You can actually bring the handlebars even closer. So now if you wanted to bring the handlebars closer here, so let's see, right about that angle. Let me tighten it. Okay. So again, not the right position for me, but now we've brought the handlebars to within 14 inches of the nose of the seat, and we can bring this all the way down again, right there. And again, if you're a shorter rider, you've essentially got the handlebars right there, and we're at 14 inches. So lots of adjustability on the handlebars, on the frame, to find the right size for you. Let's just give you some more measurements here. To the top of the fender is 23 inches. To the top of the front wheel is 26.5, including the fender here. The measurement from the front tube here, head tube to the crank is 21.5. From the bottom of the ground to the bottom bracket is 11 inches. And the pedal in the lowest position from the ground is 5 inches. So I think we covered most of the measurements. If we didn't, and there's one you're interested in me doing for you, feel free to comment below or reach out to us, the team at sixthreezero.com, or call us 310-982-2877. And don't forget, we offer a 30-day test ride your ETrike policy. If you don't love it in the first 30 days, send it back, no questions asked, no money out of your pocket. In addition to that, we warranty everything for 1 year. Anything goes wrong in the first year, we take care of it, parts and labor. Lastly, join our community. We have a Facebook group called 630 Pedalers with thousands of members. Join the group before you purchase to ensure you make the right choice. Then when you have yours, post in the group, make friends. It's a lot of fun, and you can download our app to track your rides and compete on the leaderboard. So thanks for sticking around, and don't forget, it's your journey or experience. Enjoy the ride.